So what I'm going to do is have you come out and do a minute for me.
Dreams do come true.
Now, are you all right? You're hyperventilating.
This past summer, America's heart and pride at the Olympic Games belonged to a 4 foot 6.5 inch, 72-pound, 14-year-old girl named Dominique Moceanu. Her performance at the Summer Olympics captured millions of hearts. Many of them belonged to young teenage fans.
Dear Sally, I have a problem and I hope you can help me. My favorite person in the whole wide world is 14-year-old Dominique Moceanu from the 1996 Women's Olympic Gymnastics team. She is the greatest. She is determined, intelligent, brilliant, the best, and beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. When she fell in the vault twice in a row, I felt like I fell too. I felt the pain, and believe it or not, I broke down into tears. I just couldn't stop crying. Even though I don't know her, she feels like my sister. She has touched my heart in many different ways and will always be my hero. Sally, I'm begging you for help. You don't understand how much I would love to meet her. I would give my right eye and hand, and not to mention the whole world for her. I feel as if a piece of my heart and life is missing. Until I meet her, they won't be complete. Please, Sally, make my dream come true.
Neither Ashley nor Jessica have any idea that their hero and idol, 14-year-old Dominique Moceanu, is secretly here with us today. They think they have come to the show to discuss young athletes and Olympic hopefuls. Remember, they think the show is about athletes, so you know you're going to ask athletes questions. Okay? Ashley, let's start with you. I understand you are a champion soccer player, and that's pretty wonderful. Now, you told the producers before the show that we asked a lot of questions, one of which is, do you have an idol? Do you have an idol? Okay. Who?
Dominique Moceanu.
She's a soccer player?
No, gymnast.
Are you a little confused?
No.
Am I a little confused?
Yeah.
Why don't you pick a soccer person?
Because she influenced me.
How?
Well, when I joined my team in March, Pittsburgh this past March, I felt like sometimes my family would put me down.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I didn't mean to. Let me take off my shoes on this night. I didn't mean to. Did I get you upset? No. Tell me why they let you down. I'm sorry.
I tore a muscle during practice, and it was like the only time they could see me play.
Oh, and you didn't play.
No, and they were saying, well, like, it's the only time we can actually see you play, and of course you have to go off and get yourself hurt.
Like it was your fault, right? Oh. So what did watching the television do?
Dominique kept me going.
Because she did something.
She has a stress factor in her leg, and she went to the gymnastics, like the Olympics, with that stress factor.
So you figure if she could keep going, you could? I think that's a lovely thought. Okay. This is 12-year-old Jessica, and you are a gymnast, right? She began her career at the ripe old age of 8. Is that old to start?
Yeah, it's pretty old.
It is old to start? I was making a joke.
No, it's really old to start.
How tall are you?
How tall am I? 4'8".
Are they all short? Is this Dominique person short, too?
Yeah, she's very short.
Are you nervous about doing a routine for us on television?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
What can we do to make you unnervous? There you go. Why don't you go ahead and show us what you do, okay? All right, here goes. Cross your fingers. people in sports today. It's also especially hard for girls. We thought, we have a lot of guests on the show. We thought we would have a coach who knows a thing or two about Olympic judging and scores. Come on out. Come on out. You're the gymnast. What do you want to say?
Oh, wow. It's amazing.
What do you want to say to her now that she's here in person?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness.
I'm glad I've been an inspiration to her.
Tell us about this summer at the Olympic Games. What does that feel? All of us are watching you stand there, and we go, what does that feel like?
Well, it was a great experience. It was a lot of fun. And the home crowd support was just unbelievable. There were so many people there cheering us, and it was just the best feeling in the world. I was so excited to be part of the U.S. team and actually win a gold medal for the first time in history. That's going to remain there.
Does your heart almost burst? When they put the medal around you, does your heart almost burst?
It was unbelievable. I was just like, wow. I couldn't, you look at it, and it's just like, wow, I did it. It didn't feel like it.
And she's the author of her autobiography. It's called Dominique Moceanu, an American Champion. Thank you so much for joining us today. We love you. We really do. We'll be right back.